Hey, welcome back to my playthrough of an Islanders game. Without any delay, let's jump over to Island 8. Now these are definitely getting trickier, so again our goal will be just to survive. Interesting one. Looks like a lot of flat ground, but there's also a lot of obviously divots and things that can make this a little tricky. So since the gold's here, I'd say this is where we want to put our mansions. Maybe our smaller houses on the edge of that over here. And then farms here maybe. A fair bit of area down here too that we could also put our normal houses. Alright, let's jump into it. Go straight into farming. This one. What we'll do is we want to get him on the as far away as possible, so that we can have, if we get any more mills, they can sort of see the fields without seeing the mill itself. Yeah, the brewing pack. Over having to do all my games with a lumber starts at the lumber guys always seem to be sort of a pain to deal with as well, and that they can fit him all the way down there, and that they we're better off putting these guys in first. In that everyone else seems to hate him pretty much. Just make them sort of a hard one to sell. City pack. Yeah, let's see how much we can get this guy to see. There we go, perfect. It's a nice little learner right there. Yeah, I'm just going to ignore you, lumber. Now, these guys do like shaman, and they like shaman a lot. So I do wonder if that should come into considerations when I am building my houses. 9, 12, 15, 18, 6, 11. So it does seem like 24 here. It's going to be the best we can do. Now that's going to be certainly too removed from any houses that we build. And really on this plateau, the best we're going to get is, can we sneak in and get that? 11. So we're only going to get 8 for him over there now, so let's go for that 11. I'll put him as far that way as we can. He doesn't like the shaman, on the other hand, so what we'll do is we'll put him on this far side, and then that one we might just have to eat that. Somewhere where he can cope with the scene one, because even though he's going to lose 5 for that, we're going to gain a nice little amount because of all the houses that will also see that shaman. Okay, so we get 7 for there. 8 if we can slide that guy in. We'll take that 8. Try and get these houses all hugging up to this Shaman and Town Hall. Got a fountain. We got 2 more shamans too. Now definitely we're going to be falling into unhappy territory if we put these in the wrong spot. Grab a 14 for him there. I guess our next one we just want to put somewhere where he'll be happy. So 15, 15, 9. Put a 15 over here. As far removed as he can be. Alright, cool. So he can sit in a spot where he can see everything. Though if I really want him to hug against them, he won't be able to see that. The monument. There we go. Nice earning for just a single house. Alright, now we start the investment of just accruing huts, so that later in the game we can try and make some serious bank from them. We can get 21 over there, 23 down here. It's not really a good fit for that spot there though, so we'll take the 21. And the fountain. I suppose the longer we can hold on to the fountain, probably the more money we'll make from it. So we'll just let it be for now. Just build a bit more in our hop fields. Take the park. Yeah, we're going to play away from the lumberjack this time. Alright, so we can get 17. I don't think there's any far enough for him to go this way that he can operate without seeing that brewery. That corner over there, so might just take a bummer. Take that 17. Look at what we can get for parks. 16. 17. Nice scores there. 26. So nothing else is going to fit in that little gap, so it's a nice position. Now, this is where I wonder about putting in a plateau from the get-go. So this plateau would be able to see a bit of everything, and it would almost be that what I would be doing is putting this with the intention that a temple is going to sit on it. So it's that sort of early planning that we want to completely surround this plateau with houses, mansions, and we'll have those houses sort of come down and join into it as well. Now it's going to bug me that I've built this town up here on that angle, whereas this guy down here is going to be a town built on that angle. So what do we build this guy on? Now the question is, I can't recall if the temples like... I assume they like monuments. Everyone likes monuments. Do they like city centers? They probably do. What we might do is we'll put it up against that monument there. These guys are also going to love being near that plateau. So there's 2 sides to this that are good. Take the tower. These guys are also going to like being near that plateau as well. So we're getting some really nice points for our houses here. There's already my issue that I can't have this guy sit with a nice sort of spot because this is on a different angle to the rest. But I do get a fit in there. Good. So these houses are off angle to everyone else in their neighborhood. He does like the gold mine, he likes fishers, brickyards, masons, so it does feel like off the edge here we could try and get some good positioning. We'll put our 2 fishers in there. Say if we can get him in somewhere in this area here. That's our sort of starting point. We can try and get some masons along the edge. I did see a 14 in there, so I can get a 14 if I put him on a weird angle. If I actually try and hug him in a correct way, he's not going to be happy, but maybe I should leave that space there for the gold mine anyway. Look at what we can get for this. 24, 29. Take the circus. Another shaman as well. Let's see if we can get this essentially somewhere where we're not taking a negative for it. Now, what do these guys think of shamans? Do they like them? They like them as well. Alright, so let's... sneak him, I guess, just in this section here. Because then we can have these houses... some nice benefit as well. I wonder if I can put a shaman, like if there's a shaman to gain anything if I put him on this side. Yeah, we're getting a lot of nice points per house here. They're really, definitely happy with how that's going. Okay. So we'd want this guy to sort of slot... Well, he's not going to slot in there because he's too close to these houses. So... Again, I don't recall if the temple would appreciate being near mine, or if he would actually just appreciate being near the jewelry store. We'll wedge him in there as much as we can. We can still take 12 from him there. We can get 25 if we put him on the outside edges. 27. 31. Leave him for now. Consider that one. Now that should have given a bonus to him because he does want the gold mine. But it's still those masons and so on that we want. Get a little bit of points being up there, but they're not our priority spot. So we'll keep working on our houses. Marveling at the points we can gain for these guys. Alright, so what's the market one? It loves the warehouse, it loves city centers, it loves masons again. Statues, fishers, houses, and mansions. So around there we can get a pretty good spot, so possibly we don't want to... What do I get? 47, 40 down here. Now he's only going to get 7 for being near the market, but the market's going to get 20 for being near him. So we definitely want this guy down first. Yeah, we're only getting 19 for him at this point. What are we waiting for that'll get us more? Those masons, I guess. Masons will be the ideal one. So we'll do a few more of our fields. Just in the hope that we get a resort sometime soon that we can put up there. I do think that we can probably fill that area because the I think the jewelry store is going to end up going there. Alright, there's our resort oasis. Get a whole bunch more of those. So let's have a look at where we're sort of going to be looking at putting this. 93? 93 in here. You can have a look to see where we've got more space. So that means that down here we can continue to build. Which will up that. Now he also does like the parks. We're getting 5 points per park where we place them. So you can sort of see the area that we can work in there. So let's try and get as many parks in there as possible. And certainly not waste our the points that we're getting for our parks either. So about there, yeah. Keep that in mind. We have 113. Say 112, and that's sort of its locked position there. So there, probably a thin one we could fit in a few of those spots. That's 16 for a park's quite good anyway. Got us for 16 down here. We'll go the 14. I'm not sure that's going to be in range, but that's right. It's and score 25, 125. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get much better than that, so take that. Tavern. Temple. Okay. So what we want to see is just... Oh, cool. And he does love being near the statue too. So that's good. So we're going to get some good points for that statue and that plateau. Now, you can also say he loves... Actually, he likes being near the shaman too. So just out of range of that shaman. Alright. He does also love the masons, but he's nowhere... He's not going to get a mason anytime soon with that. Mansion tower. Alright, so we want to sneak the tower in here somewhere too. Get him a few more points, and we can see that if we can fit a couple more houses around here, that will definitely benefit. Now, possibly I think we're better off trying to... Well, so we'll just put a house there anyway, because that's good points for it. We're going to opt for those guys because... go the wall. It's really a Sophie's choice at two not great choices. Now, does he like being near walls? He does. He likes walls, but he likes the walls as much as these guys like the temple. So there's no urgency to sort of put them on there with him. We can probably sneak in one more house here. So we'll do that guy. And then we'll see if we can get this tower in. Now, 35 is not great. Just feels like we could get more for him, but take it for the what he'll get out of it. Double check that we don't have any more shaman. Oh, there we go, 160. Again, we could fit another house in here. Possibly. This Tower City Centre Park. Maybe can we get a park in there? Okay. We got 167. Cool. It doesn't like being near the gold mine. Okay. 167 though, we'll take that certainly. We've got 2 levels for him. Certainly nothing to sneeze at. Okay, so let's have a revisit of this jewelry store. We get 40. Guess what we need to do for him is sort of grow this town out this way. So let's have a look at the smaller side of town. See what we can get over here. Get 35 on that side of town. I'll take that 43 because that's probably a pretty good gap for him to fit in. And then let's have a look at the circus at 48. So 48 is probably as good as we'll get. We might go to 44 just so he's a little bit further that way in case we get a second one. Alright, so what's our monument like? Loves the temples, loves the city centers, loves the parks. 28 there. 28 there, 24 there. Might hold on to him for now. Okay, so 54, what he's liking. Now, sorry, did the warehouse, do you like seaweed farms? You do? Alright, let's... What was his range if we have him there? There, you'll be able to see someone down to about here. So put him there. And what we'll do is we'll try and put as much seaweed as we can in front of him. Just double check to see if there's anything else we might have that you might like. Not really. Just like the brewery, but it's on the other side of town. But we do have 2 warehouses that we can place here. 34. Seems to like this side of town a bit more. Take that. 34 there. We've got 2 markets to play with as well. Okay, so 17 points if we wedge him all the way up there, 23 points if we go down here. We'll take the 23. We'll then get a healthy market in next to him. Now, because he loves that warehouse so much, we should be able to have a look to see if we can fit him anywhere where he can see that warehouse, which would probably be, yes, so about 56 there. Now, what we also want to do is keep an eye on where he can see too. Like getting that 56, because if we can get this warehouse in somewhere here that's happy, definitely is not. 6 for him down there. We can get him somewhere where he's happy. We can get another sort of pool of money from him, but there's no point in sort of getting nothing for the warehouse to increase the other one. Cool. Those wall plateaus I was kind of hoping for. What we can do is let's take a wall plateau and see if we can get it up. Yeah. 26 for the gold mine's probably going to be 40 for the gold. Sorry, for the jewelry store. I keep going gold mine, jewelry store. There's, we'll take that actually. And we can also have a look and see what these guys can get up here. So 11, not too great, but the monument should like being up there. Yeah. So that's a good gainer. A few of these guys up here too. Aha, it's finally forced my hand. Lumberjack pack, welcome to the fray. Okay, so our balloon, what does he want? Resort Oasis, Market, Tower, Circus Statue. So, what sort of range have you got? So you don't like the temple in the middle, but you like a bit of everything else. And we can put that second market in to make you a little bit happier as well. Is there anything we can put down here with you? So you don't like the sawmill and the lumberyard. I'll just put it down there because we don't really need you that close to the rest of civilization. And we'll put this guy as far away as possible. Crewing a nice little collective of those guys. 24. That section there. I guess we'll just keep in mind where we can put them for a nice gain. I mean, potentially as well, we might be able to just give them one of the overhangs. We'll just remember what they like as well. So Shaman Fisher Seaweed Farm. So if we can get some more fishes and seaweed farms in that area, especially when we know we've got a huge amount of those huts coming in, it is a good little earn. Okay, so what we'll do is we can slide some walls in here. Not sure if there's enough room on this side of this guy. We did have to center him a little bit more in the name of just getting a couple extra points. Let's see what else. Well, we've still got sort of real estate near this city center here, so we can take advantage of that. Now these guys love city centers, so what we probably want to do is when we place that, we want to put these two city centers somewhere in range of where they are. That they will really enjoy it. Now he likes city centers too. Possibly, let's just review what their sort of range is. So being down here, they're happier because they can see that shaman at the back. So that's the sort of range they're looking at. With that in mind, what we could do is try and put, say, down here. And he likes being near the fisheries as well, so we can score a nice 31 out of him just being in attendance down here. Cool. Gives us another seaweed farm as well. If we're lucky, he can perch on the edge here and not see the guy. 26 there. Great. So let's have a look again. So 31, that positioning. And then the other question would be, can we get a city centre in over here somewhere? 22 down there, but I think that might be too far away for these guys. Oh no. Some of them could see him. So he's going to get a little bit of points, so we'll take that. It also gives this guy a bit more to gain. I did have him fitting in this spot before. Thought I did anyway. I mean, I could always put a... maybe not a plateau, but maybe one of the wall hangs. Bummer is that there he's actually going to see the other market. But it's actually pretty as good as he's going to get. Alright, so let's have a look at what this warehouse is still thinking. He's still only liking it for 6. We have a lot of yields. So if we can get a nice position, I guess probably as good as we get. Another market and a fisher. So we can take a positive for him, a real good positive. Again, in the name of our our luxury huts that are gonna turn on the world at some point and make a fortune. Okay, balloon. Resort Oasis Market Tower. So we're still waiting for that second market to come in, so we will just... we're gonna wait for that. This guy. Put the second fisher in, so we can get 12 for him down here. We'll take it. It's fine. And then we can get 80 for him even seeing that other market, which is a pretty nice... yeah. More and more fields. Now, I probably made a mistake by putting that guy there, because I could have put a second Resort Oasis in that section. But that's okay. We'll work out another spot for him. Look down here if we can get some good points. 4 points? 12 points, good. Surprised that we've only gotten one fountain in this one. You've seen a few more than that. Just anywhere around here that we can slot these guys in, that'll be some nice points. Some nice points for those guys there. Cool. Alright, so there's our next Resort Oasis. So, if I left enough room anywhere, fit this guy in that isn't too far removed. And I'm just out of curiosity, can I build on top of this? If I can. Or does he have to be on thingy? Ooh, okay. Would have thought all those grass fields would needed to be on grass. And certainly putting him there was a mistake. 15 up there. I'm sure if I had him there, I'd be getting close to 100. Have a look at what... Okay, so... You can try and get this guy as close as possible too. There we go, we can get 73 out of there. That'll be our consolation, I guess. I think it's the warehouse. If I got another warehouse, I could put him up there. He'd probably be pretty happy with that. So even at this point, the lumberjacks and the sawmills aren't worth that much, so definitely holding off getting them, so I'm only dealing in few of them and dealing with more of everything else. I think is a very sound strategy. Okay, market. What can we get if we can get you far enough away from the other ones? So again, this would have been handy for that. It's 24 there, 35. $39. Suppose we can have a look over here to see if we can fit this in. Now the thing is that what he's actually benefiting from is the two warehouses. So we want at least one of those warehouses to be in play here. So if he's about here, have a look, where do we want him? We want him in as much as possible. Just on that spot. So we'll put that in there. 35. That's even less than what I would have got over there, but that's fine. We'll take it. Now, this guy does like markets, so hopefully, cool. Get all the markets, we can get the circus. Get him nice and happy. Put close enough to see that one. And then what we'll do is we might take our greenery one, place that over here as well. And then we'll use this one and we'll put him... I'm going to put this guy on it. So we basically want to have him sitting there. So let's see if we can get this spot that allows us to do that. Lovely. But we won't build him yet, just in case we get more seaweed on this turn. We didn't. No worries. Alright, there's our second fountain. So 23 if he's up there, 25 down there, 28, 27. Take that 28, it's a nice little small gap to fill as well. Yeah, these little the houses have been the real winner in this one. Shaman too. Now these guys like the shaman, they do. Question is, can we get a shaman in here anywhere that is profitable? So I saw a 12. That seaweed farm's too far away from them, but that's okay. We can don't have to win them all. Just in case. Now, I think though, no, nothing up there. That'll certainly go down to my poor move for this one. we're getting double digits for any of these mansions at this point, we'll take them. Getting a lot of parks. Alright, lovely, another thing. I realised as well, this was a bad move, because this is just taking up my my hut space. Can I sneak you in here somewhere as well to take reserve huts? I don't think I can. I can even have huts down here, but let's start off with sort of 39 in there. Well, that's a good start to the hut collective. These guys up on top of the hill. And there we go, we've made it to Island 9. Okay, so possibly down here. This little nook will sneak in a few more. Alright, very nice gain from our huts. Definitely the thing you want to try and get early and then not use until as late in the game as possible. 17. 40. Thank you. I suppose we should use our 2 pluses. Alright, so he's going to hate being near the other one. So we're going to hate, I think, doesn't have much of a choice. 38. 41. 46. 51. 51. Alright. He's not going to get much in the way of points, but neither is he. I don't know much what to do with those guys at the moment, so won't worry about them. Definitely a big city we've got over here. Field, have we got anywhere left for hops? Got a mill down here, we may as well use it. Alright, see what we can get for one of these guys. 39. 39 on that side too, heaps of 39 space. Great, well, put them in there. So 13. A lot of walls. They do like the jewelry. The thing is that once we start to use those, we're really closing off the city, so I might just hold on to them for now, because they will be probably our last placement preference. City Center Mason Plateau. Didn't even get a. How much can we get for all these seaweed fields in the middle? Looks like that might be where the way to go. Line 18, because you can see that city center too. We see 2 city centers, 27. Alright. Okay. The fishes love the seaweed fields. They don't like the other fishes though, so let's... 10 points to be all the way back there, but they also do like the... Yeah, we can get 23 for all the huts. You can see there. 27, 29. That 29 is going to be as good as we're going to get. It was that. One. Okay. A lot of. This is a very big town that we built. We've got a lot of real estate still. If this does just keep on going. Including this, we're gonna have our one mansion overlooking all the fields. I mean, it's probably gonna get as many points from over there as we would down here. 9 points down there. 7 on the islands. 9. Alright. Alright, let's fill this little guy with parks. It's a shame that a park doesn't benefit from being near another park, because otherwise we could rack that up a bit. Would be more than the houses would get if they were going there. But I suppose what that is killing is that I won't be able to put a wall around the fence on that side. But alright. Right, Fisher 15, 17. These guys like the parks as well. I think I've got enough room to fit him in over there somewhere. And back here with the parks is going to be where he's happiest. 24, 27. He loves the plateaus as well. Plateaus. Alright, another hut. Let's sneak him into this little hidden spot down here too. Another 2 more huts too. As long as we're getting huts, we're going to ride this to victory. Okay, another tower. So we've got 2 towers in already. So we can get 25 down that side. 28, 41. So 41's probably as good as we'll get. 42. Not sure what we're going to do with all this wall at this point. Alright, these mansions can just crowd around on a plateau. I'm trying to do there too is just see if I can leave enough space to have them hugged by 2 walls. 12, 18. Okay, so now let's build more with our plateaus. I do like being near other plateaus, so that's sort of our... With being near trees, which seems like such an ask for a water plateau. Another city centre. They like fishes, so have I got a position for you guys? Have to be somewhere sort of here. I like seaweed farms, but nowhere near as much. We'll just hold on to him for now. Mason, balloon, statue, wall. So they like the walls. Oh. 38. Take 38. Alright, now let's have a look around town. See what we can get. Again, same as the other house rules. Double digits and you got a deal. Positive 5. Let's give now the option of putting a guy over here. Be happy. 26, 28. Great. Over here would like it. I'm gonna block in some nothing. It's nice to look at a map like this and feel like you've done so well, but also know where you could have improved. And I think the big thing that I could have improved on was not wasting that. But good to know. Resort Oasis obviously has trees in its build, so it can't be built on wood. I mean, I'm not sure there's much of anywhere for those to go. Alright, so put this guy in. Take the 28. And we'll give him some houses. And then we'll see if we can slot in some walls. Get to the pointy end now. Hate to be near those walls. I don't like blocking off circuses though. The walls have integrity that they do want joy to be free. Take that 8. 7 down here. Alright, so this could be the end here, although we do have a lot of these lumberjacks. Doesn't look like we're going to get too much money out of them though. Looks like we might chip over to one more, I'd say. What do we need? We get 9. That'll take us over. Wow. Gave us the ace in the hole of a hut. It gave us a few big ticket items here, actually. Five. Eight. Take 8, I guess. Well, these guys pro or anti-wall? They're anti-wall. Okay. He's anti-everything though, so let's put him there. And then we'll just finish off our build with him having his own completely isolated section. Alright, well there we go. Level 8. Done and dusted. Obviously we put a few more points on the board there, so we'll just hit escape there for curiosity, and we can see we've now moved down to rank 6,700, so we are still climbing the charts. Yeah, another fun build there. I think it's very satisfying to both have a good temple location and just make an absurd amount of money from your huts. Yeah, until next time, I'll catch you later. See ya.